The Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix, on the Strip, has a new 10-year extension through 2037. Clark County Commissioners unanimously approved a resolution on May 19, 2026, locking in the annual November race, week before Thanksgiving, on the 3.8-mile public street circuit. The long-term pact encourages F1 and Liberty Media to invest in permanent infrastructure, like lighting foundations and medians, underground conduits, permanent gates, possible bridge tweak to shorten the disruptive annual setup and teardown. Projected cumulative impact through the term is in the billions. It's positioned as Southern Nevada's largest recurring mega event, boosting luxury hotels, casinos, especially on near the course, and tourism branding. F1 also does some community stuff like food donations, school tours. Caveats: these are gross induced impact estimates, multiplier effects. Net benefits to locals, taxpayers are debated. Initial projections were optimistic, and construction-heavy first-year inflated numbers. Some analyses suggest actual recurring visitor-driven impact is lower once you subtract costs. Locals and daily commuters hate Formula One, annual multi-week, sometimes months-long. Road closures, construction, traffic hell on the Strip, and nearby Flamingo Koval especially disrupts commutes for hospitality workers, residents, and normal tourism. Setup and teardown has improved, but remains a pain. The extension includes promises to condense it. So all of you local Las Vegas people, we have to put up with this for at least 10 years, which is the same thing as forever. Our elected officials did not listen to us.
If you want to put Formula One here, then you let them race in the daytime. Then they don't have to have all these apparatuses for lights. And if that doesn't work out with their schedule, tough shit. Tell them to pack pound rocks. Oh, it's kick rocks. Yeah, kick rocks. So the traffic looks a little better this year. You see the westbound is just like it is when it's not here, and then the eastbound same way. Actually, the eastbound's better because they don't have to stop at the red light. And then you take that side street if you want to turn right. So they got a good plan. But you know what? It's an eyesore. All this crap, all these stands and barrels, and one day you're allowed to travel in this lane, and the next day you're in another lane. It's confusing. They don't have signage, proper signage. They think it's proper, but it's not. It's just ugly. It's absolutely ugly. For a 2-hour race that really nobody in the United States even gives a shit about. Yeah, they care about it overseas, but keep it overseas. And why didn't they take advantage of this street course being set up and race NASCAR? NASCAR had a really, really good race in Chicago, streets of Chicago. Why not race NASCAR Friday, race Formula One Saturday? Then maybe people could get with it. I mean, why couldn't they work together? I would like to see that NASCAR. If NASCAR would race, it would be great, because that's actual racing. This Formula One bullshit, they don't even touch each other. If you do touch another car, then you got to go back to the back, or you got to sit out a lap or some bullshit. I don't really know the rules on that wine and cheese sport. See, this 7-Eleven is blocked off the traffic. You can't eat. Well, you can get in that side, but it's still open. Uh-oh. Got domestic disturbance over there, which is very common in this area. He's cussing at the cashier. And then this guy's telling him what to do. So it's impressive what they can build so quickly, but a lot of it is, I don't understand why they have to have so many road changes, lane changes, and barrels, and I mean, this stuff over on the other side shouldn't bother anybody. But they start it 2 months before the race, and then they can't disassemble it in less than a month. So it becomes a 3-month. That's just too much. You know, if it's they got to race in the daytime, because a lot of this is because of the lighting. Race in the daytime. If somebody in Germany wants to watch it, they're going to have to get their ass up in the middle of the night, like we do when we want to watch something from overseas. Tough shit. Formula One's never going to make it the way they operate. They're on their last leg. Waiting for comments. Oh boy. Actually, YouTube tells me to make controversial statements. Well, they don't tell me to, but they allude to it. Ooh, boy, that would be a shitty job. Delivering inside the near the strip. Take you 10 times as long as outside the strip. This is one of the people that's involved in the tens of millions lawsuit against Formula One and Clark County, because they're both involved. I mean, Clark County approved it, and, you know, allegedly, a lot of people got rich. There's a lot of money that was made by Formula One coming here, but it didn't help anybody that lives here. Anybody. Didn't do one damn thing for the community of Las Vegas, metro community. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. They didn't build a school. They didn't help the homeless. They did nothing. That's all I got to say about Formula One for now.